ॐ ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। सदाशिवसमारम्भाम् शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्ताम् वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। सहना भवतु सहना भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ पार्थाय प्रतिबोधितां भगवता नारायणेन स्वयं व्यासेन ग्रथितां पुराणमुनिना मध्ये महाभारतम्। अद्वैतामृतवर्षिणीं भगवतीम् अष्टादशाध्यायिनीम् अहं त्वामनुसन्दधामि भगवद्गीते भवद्वेषिणीम्। यं ब्रह्मा वरुणेन्द्ररुद्रमरुतस्तुन्वन्ति दिव्यैस्तवैः वेदैः साङ्गपदक्रमोपनिषदैर्गायन्ति यं सामगाः। ध्यानावस्थिततद्गतेन मनसा पश्यन्ति यं योगिनः। यस्यान्तन्न विदुः सुरासुरगणा देवाय तस्मै नमः। धूमेनाव्रियते वह्निः यथादर्शो बलेन च यथोल्बेनावृतो गर्भः तथा तेनेदमावृतम् आवृतं ज्ञानमेतेन ज्ञानिनो नित्यवैरिणा कामरूपेण कौन्तेय दुष्पूरेणानलेन च इन्द्रियाणि मनोबुद्धिः अस्याधिष्ठानमुच्यते एतैर्विमोहयत्येषः ज्ञानमावृत्य देहिनम् तस्मात् त्वमिन्द्रियाण्यादौ नियम्य भरतर्षभ पाप्मानः प्रजहिह्येनम् ज्ञानविज्ञाननाशनम् Bhagavan says this kamaha, this krodha, one should consider as the enemy because they covered our viveka shakti, our discrimination, and in which manner, so threefold according to each and every person's quality of mind. Bhagavan says, Vahnihi dhumena avriyate, just as fire is covered by smoke, same way our intellect is covered by kama or krodha, yatha adarshaha valena avriyate, just as mirror is covered by the dust, same way kama or krodha can cover our intellect or vivek shakti. And last one, garbha ulbena avritaha, just as fetus is covered by the womb, same way this kama and krodha can cover our intellect. And having covered what they do, he says, etena avrutam gnanam. By this, either kama or krodha, our gnanam means vivek shakti is covered. And you should know this gnaninaha nityaverina. This kama and krodha is always enemy of wise people. Here gnanina doesn't mean atma gnani, but gnaninaha means wise people, because this kama is like fire never say alam, enough. Same way this kama, this desire never say enough. It's dil bhage more, keep on asking. And in 40th verse, Bhagavan says, where they stay, this kama and krodha, where do they stay? He says, Indriyani manaha buddhihi asya adhishthanam uchyate. Asya kamasya asya krodhasya adhisthana means location. Uchyate is being said where the first five sense organs, second manaha, and third one buddhi. So all are this kama krodha are sitting there only, either indriyani, mano, and buddhi. And what they does? So he says, Eshah. Again, this Eshah kama or Eshah krodha, Aitehi. Aitehi means by this, either indriyanehi, otherwise manasa, or otherwise buddhya. All of three, eitehi vimohayati. So it just deluded the person. And again Bhagavan says, Dehinam nanam avritya. It should come first actually. Dehinam, a person who is sitting inside the body, is called Dehinam. That person's, this Viveka Shakti, this discrimination is covered by these three, either Indriyani, Mano, Buddhi. So before going to this, yesterday, Indriyani Manobuddhi, but I would like to show something. Yesterday I have said our mind is divided in three. So this is Freud theory. You know, you must be knowing this. Our Sigmund Freud has said the human mind is divided in three. One is called conscious, another is called subconscious, and third one is called unconscious. Conscious mind capacity is only 10%. Subconscious mind capacity is 50 to 60%, while unconscious is 30 to 40%. Another chart this Freud has given in this, he said, so he just given conscious mind works up to 12%, while subconscious mind, everything is available in Google. Little Google search, you can find everything without photography. So conscious mind is 12%, subconscious mind works up to 88%. And what can be possible in conscious mind? So he said, our thinking, we can plan, we can analyze, short-term memory, and our willpower depends on our conscious mind. And what is the function of subconscious mind? He says our involuntary body function, like all pranas, prana, apana, vyana, this digestive, all physiological activity are called involuntary. Our emotions, feelings, our beliefs, our values, and habits, long-term memories are also in subconscious mind. Intuition, creativity, dreams is also in subconscious mind, and protective responses are also in subconscious mind. Having described this conscious and subconscious, again he is given the third chart. He says unconscious is like a tip of iceberg. We don't know what is stored inside the unconscious. So he is given again one chart, then we'll see one by one. What? This is, he says, our conscious level is only up to this much. Like a water, so first level, conscious level, thoughts and all perceptions through our indriyani manobuddhi for conscious level. Subconscious level is also this much. He says memories and stored knowledge. And what are available in unconscious level? He said fears, violent motives, irrational wishes, immoral urges, shameful experience, selfish needs which we cannot explain, we cannot tell to anyone, all are stored in unconscious level. And even Shastra says, here is written also, it says, at conscious level, we are impulsive, instinct, demands of satisfaction. You can take photograph, no problem, but it's available. Now I'm telling her. Then in the subconscious mind, reason takes in the society reality, realistic problem and solving also. Yeah. So this like a tips of the iceberg. We don't know what is stored in an unconscious. This is what said by psychologists, psychiatrists. But what I am talking about when Pujya Swamiji was talking about this whole PLC course, no? At that time also I told Pujya Swamiji took 2 courses in Pavai Ashram, Mumbai. Then he took third long-term course in US in PRC. There is a PRC area. There he took, and in that course, all are doctors, all are highly rational, all students were there, and they everybody has grasped all Upanishad knowledge. Everybody has grasped this Gita knowledge of everything, but their behavior pattern, their thinking style to act with another person doesn't get changed. Then Swamiji, after 3 years, starts thinking, how can this happen? They are talking about all Nanta Pragnam, Na Bahish Pragnam, everything is by heart. All Gita shloka, they can often quote it, they can quote. There is no change. Then in that only course, there is a one student, he was psychiatric doctor. Then Swamiji had consulted and he said, is this Freud says there are 3 types of mind, and maybe because of this reason, everybody knows at conscious level, but nothing we see in their behavior. Then Swamiji started analysis more and more. So he says in conscious level is only available at we are waking stage. The Jagrat Avastha. So in Jagrat Avastha, this conscious level is only active. The conscious mind is only active, while this subconscious mind, they have written subconscious level, they work for 24 hours. Not only Jagrat, but all the time. 24 hours, this our mind is working. So that's why Swamiji starts thinking, and then he asks, what about the unconscious? Then this all psychiatric doctor says, he says, from even in the womb of the mother, that fetus has all type of feelings, but that fetus doesn't have any expression. That's why nowadays they have started, if you chant Ramayana, if you chant Suktam, everything in the front of a nearby pregnant lady, everything is grasped by this fetus. You might have received one WhatsApp. Again, I have put, there is a 8-month child, only 8-month child, when he was about to come out, but his or her mother, I don't know, it is a girl or boy, but that child has heard this Damodar Gopala Stotra. So her mother would keep on chanting Damodar Stotra. And even after the delivery, her mother used to chant daily in front of this child. So it starts little bit speaking, no, little bit only. Then it is a video also, today I will show you. So if she says some line, the last word is completed by that child. Only 8 months. Even it cannot about to speak. So how does it come? So everything is stored. So we think child cannot understand anything, but child's grasping power is more better than us. And doctor says from first year, means from birth only, from birth up to the 5 years, the grasping power is 500% of child. And even IQ, whatever developed is developed between the 1 to 6 years only. Then we behave whatever our we have decided between 1 to 5. And Swamiji used to say when child is born, he is a total helpless. The first feeling of child, every human being is helplessness only. Even it cannot turn around. One has to, after 4 months only, child starts turn around. We are just celebrating. Now my child is turned around. Swamiji says even the cow's delivery, the calf starts jumping after half an hour. Everybody's animal's child, even this peacock, this when this egg is broken, immediately they starts walking. And our poor child, cannot speak, cannot turn around. Only one faculty Bhagavan is given, crying. So when child cries, mother knows some problem is there. There is no other, you can't tell. And this child would like to survive like each and every being. So what childhood can do? It says, psychiatrist says, it totally depends on mother because mother is always surrounding. So in his or her mind of child, he thinks this my mother is like a Bhagwan. Whatever my desire, whatever my fulfill, it's fulfilled by only my mother. So to 2 years, maybe 1 or 2 years, this child likes only mother because always. But after 3 months of delivery, generally mother never stay all the time with child. She has to cook, she has made job also. So then child again feel, helplessness. My mother, why my mother is not around? There is something wrong with me. That's why my mother is not around. That's why if you have noticed, whatever mother sari, dupatta, that child would like to keep with them. And then always when is that child feels my mother is with me. So in Gujarati we say techo, mechudi, whatever, but they always. So 2 years, 3 years, child, even 1 year, child thinks my mother is infallible. In Swamiji's word, infallible is like a code. And when child starts walking, first baby step starts, then parents celebrating, they clapping. Nowadays they start making video, and child notice it, everything is noticed by child. Say if child notice, if I starts walking, my parents are happy. And again he says for doctors, some guests come in the house and parents have no time to notice their child. They are talking with this guest. So child was again starts thinking, why my parents are not talking with me? Then he tried to, remember what I have done, that my parents are happy. Then he thought, when I start walking, when I running, my parents are very happy. So in front of guest, again child starts, running here and there. They try to jump. At that time, they won't clap. They can give slap also. Why are not playing inside the room? Everything. So child mind is confused. Sometime when I walk, my parents are happy. Sometime I jump, my parents give slap. So this confusion, this pain, Shastra or this psychiatrist says it cannot bearable by for child. So what Bhagavan does? Apohana. It just covered. So apohana. Matta smrutir gnanam apohanam in 15th chapter. So apohanam, Bhagavan just pushed, covered, and where it stored, that's why fears, apohana, it stores inside our unconscious. And I have shared only one example. There are every day, there are many incidents maybe happen. Sometimes parents are very happy, sometimes parents are not happy, they are just scolding the child. All are traumas for child, and everything is stored in unconscious only. And nowadays, it says after 2.5 years or 3 years, they start to send their child in nursery, pre-nursery or something. At that child, at that time also, child doesn't like to go to separate from parents, particularly mother. But still, when they push, they think I am not good. That's why my parents are pushing away from them. So again, one more pain. Where they can pain goes, again they say, here only, all in unconscious. So from birth up to the 6 years, 7 years, child cannot express his or her emotion. All traumas, all pain are stored in unconscious. This is not for one janma. Shastra says many janmas. So that's why it's like a tips of iceberg. We can't say how much is stored inside the unconscious. Only we are dealing with only one. Even generally, we are not dealing with subconscious also. So Shastra says we have to, and even they say, what happened? The psychiatrist said, this is not my opinion, but they say this all their need, their pain are stored in somewhere in unconscious. When such a child gets married, almost all have pain only. When child gets married, after 1 year, 2 year, if that mind thinks now everything is settled, husband and this both are settled in one under the room or under the one home, then the unconscious would like to come out in the form of anger. The pain never come as a tears. Always pain used to come out in the form of anger. So why you are not doing for me? Because that child expect from mothers or parents, but parents they are helpless. So same demand this child would like to from partner. And this partner has same problem, same childhood. Why fighting starts? Because of this problem. Because the child would like to see infallibility in one, something in one. So there can relax, child can, and this child grow, even young, but remain child only. He would like to express that feeling, but nobody is available because each and every person has a childhood, and always childhood is not good. Even in princess home also, child is helpless only. So this child always seek infallibility in whom I can, unload all my pain one for. And even if you have noticed, nobody is understanding me. There is a one feeling is common. Each and every person, nobody understand me. This is from childhood only. This child would like to express whatever helplessness with mother, but mother is not ready to understand, starts scolding. Father has no time, teacher has no time. They try to find out in the after marriage, that partner cannot able to understand what that person is doing. So all the time, this child, maybe in old age, maybe in young age, the child remains child. And Swamiji used to say, child have their own tantrums. No, in the childhood they have tantrums. Even that young person, even in old age, that tantrums do not go. They always keep. So where we can tell our tantrums, our problem, where the infallibility. We says that's why we need Ishvara. If Ishvara is there in our understanding, then whatever our problems are there, we can tell everything to Ishvara. And that's why our all Bhagavan's, lap is open. Suppose Dakshinamurti, so his lap is open. One leg is down, one leg is up. So it's like all mothers, if you have noticed, Lakshmi ji, even Durga, they all laps are open. So like child, run and they can sit on the lap of the mother. Same way, Swamiji used to say, we have to think, I'm sitting on the lap of Ishvara. And whatever my problems, I just tell to everything. So everything is your unloading. More and more, if we tell to Ishvara, everything will be empty inside. And more we are empty in the side, more and more we feel relaxed. Why we are not feeling relaxing? Because we don't know how much our unconscious is heavy. That's why we don't. In this whole process, even now, this is the role of unconscious. And nowadays, these psychiatric people say we generally function through only conscious level only. But we can use our subconscious level also, because subconscious is very powerful. This conscious level works when we are waking only. But subconscious, as I told, is work for 24 hours. So whatever information if we can give to subconscious mind, it takes, it can catch this whatever information and start working on it. So if again we can see the chart, this chart, because subconscious mind is always work 88%, our conscious mind works only 12%. So they say you should give all information what we are right now. We are learning that it should given to subconscious mind. How to give? Then, like ECG. You know what is the meaning of ECG? Electrocardiogram. When patient has heart attack, we take ECG, electrocardiogram. Same way, Shastra says there is a EEG. The meaning of EEG means electronic encyclopedia cardiogram. The brain map, like we are taking heart graphing, same way brain graphing. So they say they have taken all three graph of this unconscious, subconscious, and conscious. So they say, I don't know much, but they say if consciousness graph is like this, very high, they say up to 13 to 15. What is HZ? I don't know. This is a unit. So it's such unit, they goes up and down. Then they have taken a graph of subconscious mind. It's little bit shorter. You say up to maybe 7 to 8. And unconscious, they cannot able to take because they don't know how to take. And they say if we give everything to subconscious mind, then subconscious mind starts thinking. Nowadays, what scientists does, there are many, you know, problems or some solution which scientists cannot find it. So they used to go in subconscious mind and they give this problem to subconscious mind. Please solve this my problem. How can they go? This goes hypnagogic state. It is called subconscious mind. And how can we go in that state? They say at the time of sleep, and when we wake up, and we are not totally wake up, these both are called, we are just merged with subconscious mind. If we give at that time all information to this mind, subconscious mind will pick up and then starts working for 24 hours. So these scientists would like to go up to subconscious level, and whatever solution they cannot find out for their scientific some new research, then this mind does the job and it gives the result. This is for scientific people. This is all research of nowadays, maybe 50, 60 years. But our Shastra have said, how can we go up to subconscious mind without telling this is a conscious, this is a subconscious, this is unconscious. The Shastra said you should go you should sit in meditation. So if you sit in meditation, we say we relax our physical body, we relax our mind, we focus our mind. After that, if person is really relaxed, then he says there are about it of subconscious mind. Without knowingly, in meditation, we generally go up to subconscious level. And then we keep on telling to ourselves, now na bano buddhi ahankar chittani naham na chastotre jihve. Everything is taken by subconscious mind. And whatever is taken by subconscious mind, in some event or some situation come, at that time we feel some bad, we think this is not proper. At that time we have some sprout. You are not body, you are not subtle body. Why should worry? This come from subconscious mind. So subconscious mind always work like that. That's why Shastra says even Nididhyasan is what? Why we are doing Nididhyasan? The Nididhyasan, if we sit properly in Nididhyasan, generally in conscious mind we think we are Sharira, we are Sukshma Sharira, everything we know in conscious mind. But while sit in meditation, we keep on telling, na buddhi, na chitta, ahankar, everything. I am asangoha. Everything is, I am not body and I am not even subtle body. If it's accepted by subconscious mind, then slowly subconscious mind starts working for 24 hours, not for one day, all the time, all the life. So slowly our attachment with this physical and subtle body, literally it goes away. But Shastra doesn't say anything. It just says you sit in meditation. And even Shastra says you not sit for thoughtlessness. Without thought, you should not sit. You have to sit with proper thought process. That's why Sajatiya Pravaha Vijatiya Pratyaya Sahitah Vijatiya Pratyaya Rahitah Sajatiya Pratyaya Swarupah Ishvara Manasa Vyapara. Because this subconscious mind can be handled with only mental activity when we sit in meditation. So these are the roles of mind. And psychiatry says our mind has 100% capacity, but now nowadays each and every person's mind work only 3%. 100% is Ishvara, we are under 5%. Scientists can be 4% or 5%. Normal people, even lower than 2%, sometimes 1%, because we are living mechanical life, because we are under the grip of whatever thing. If somebody says, you are foolish, and we start crying, I am foolish. Why we should consider we say ourselves as a foolish, but we are just go by this type of flow, and our mind says, I am foolish. And if we thinking like this foolishness will go in some cautious mind also. And then we start, I am foolish, I am. So always, that's why they positively thought. Why? Because whatever we think positively we go inside the subconscious. Even this terrorist, we say, what they say, they have this mind, what this we say brainwash, no? What is the meaning of brainwash? So brainwash means they keep on telling or keep on watching same thing. If Godra Gand, they keep on watching, their mind always starts thinking they have done to these people, everything is noticed. So if you think positively thoughts will go in subconscious mind. If you think negative, this negativity goes in mind. And then all our control our subconscious mind only. And more if we calm, more and more if we are patient, then our subconscious mind can receive all the gnana. That's why Ishvara is necessary, because unconscious cannot be controlled by even subconscious mind. So for unconscious, we need Ishvara, and for Shastra, we need subconscious. And this subconscious mind, how can we, we can reach through meditation only. And there is a one word I have told, by sitting in meditation, there is a kashaya. meaning of Kashaya means while sitting in meditation, some painful incidents or situation surface in our mind. It just pop up from our unconscious up to subconscious. So whatever we pain, fears, violence, everything just stored, it comes out. So this is the how our mind works. So if we know, we need not to know everything, but if we know okay, we should not think only at our Jagrat Avastha, we can use our subconscious level. And I have noticed if, you know, I don't know, in 3 years course, at the end of course, we have to teach our acharyas. So I have to also teach our acharyas. So in Kathopanishad, Imarathaha Saturyaha, this Apsarasaha, they say Nachiketa was offered by Yamadharma Raja. I will say, I will give you Apsara, everything will do for you. Then all boys, they were from this our Guru Bhais. They say, very nice verse, mantra has you have to, describe Apsara and everything. Then I was thinking, they are taking Apsara lowly. Like we are taking, here we say some ladies are not good. Same in Swarga, they are taking Apsara are not that much good. They are always dancing. So they are always, entertaining others. So in their mind, Apsara was not good. So I was thinking in which way I should present. So they start thinking if to reach Swargaloka, it is not as much easy. Apsara must have done something. So there's one thought I have put in my mind, I need something. Then once I used to, every day that Dakshinamurti temple, that one thought pops up in Medha Suktam. Apsarasu ya Medha. There is a one whole line is there. But we are asking of Medha. So I need that buddhi, grasping power, everything. It's called Medha. They say Apsarasu ya Medha Gandharveshu Chayanmanaha. So whatever Medha is available in Apsara that I want. If we are asking in Sukta, if I need a Medha Shakti which is given to Apsara, then Apsara we can't consider as a lowly. That's I have said in that our whatever we have to give the talk. Then everybody says from where this mind, this thought has come. I don't know, but I said Dakshinamurti has given me some idea. But this idea comes, we give some thought when our mind is peaceful and we need something, some solution, we can put, I need this solution. Then we say Bhagwan is done. But through Bhagwan, all is Bhagwan done, but through our subconscious mind. So this much subconscious mind is powerful. So we should know how can work out. So more and more, our subconscious level should be more active. So meditation, japa, everything, even prayer. So all kaikam, vachikam and manasam, all layers of puja, all layers of parayana are helpful to active our subconscious mind. And if our subconscious mind is powerful, then we can control our Jagrata Avastha. Because we always sometimes unhappy because we are just swept away in our, negative emotions. Then we won't go. So we are the master of Mano Buddhi. Like this, no, in now we have to see what Bhagavan is saying. So in this much depth, they have not gone. But what they are talking in Gita also. So here, this subconscious mind has power of 50 to 60%. We can use this power by japa also, by meditation also, everything. And directly we cannot sit in meditation. We will go to sleep. So first, japa, more and more japa. That's why I say whenever mind free, our mind should not free. So whenever mind free, give some job. This way, Narayan, Narayan, if you keep on chanting, so our mind have no other occupation excepting this doing japa. So all are helpful. So that's why in this 40th verse, Bhagavan has said, Indriyani, Manaha, and Buddhi. Asya, Kamasya, or Asya Krodhasya, Adhisthana. So these are the house, these are the location of this Kama Krodha. So if we control our mind, if we can control our buddhi, then whatever information comes through Indriyani, we never bother. But our mind is not in control, then what can we do? That's why we have to know from where this Kama Krodha can control us. That's why Bhagavan says, Mano Buddhi. If we know where is the location of enemy, in this war, nowadays they would like to locate where is the Pakistani enemies or whenever there's Ukraine, whatever. Whenever this, then they target. Same way, we have to know where is the location of our enemy, means Kama and Krodha. If we know right now is sitting in Indriya, target it. If we find it is sitting in mind or intellect, then target it. Otherwise, what they will do, vimohayati. This Kama and Krodha make us deluded. Because of this, we are deluded. So this is the meaning of this verse. So Indriyani Manah Buddhihi Asya Adhishthanam Uchyate. So these sense organs, mind and intellect, are called locations. And Eshaha. So what they do, Dehinam, Gnanam having sitting there, this all three, Gnanam is again discrimination, covered, and having covered our Viveka Shakti, and then Etehi Vimohayati. This Kama or Krodha, they deludes us. We know mode of function, how they work, they function like this. So if we know how they function, we should know how to attack. No? We can attack, but we need not to fight. We can calm down. So here I have written, one should know the location of the enemies so we can attack. Same way we should know where our enemy Kama is located. And that's why Shastra says, Indriyani, these five sense organs only introduce external object to me. So through these five sense organs, all objects are entering in our mind. I just give an advertisement in TV, newspaper. More we read, more we see. Then we start thinking, let me have this one, let me have this one, let me try this one. Only this Indriyani, because of this Indriyani. And this, what this sense organs does, is says senses only put objects in the form of information in the mind, and then it is registered by mind. Everything mind registered, and it records it and keeps on thinking and create a strong sanskara. This is what we have seen Dhyato Vishayanto yesterday. And more we dwelling upon the object, more and more our vasana keep with us become strong. So this is a role of mind. And when it's too much, when we are too much attached with that object, and if we ask our buddhi, if I would like to keep this object is good or bad, then our buddhi starts justification. He never say what you are doing is bad. He says what you are thinking is good only. So this buddhi starts giving the justification. And like this, the object is source of security. This object is happiness. If I keep this object with me, it gives me happiness and security, everything. And according to Vedanta, word is not source of joy also, and word is not source of sorrow also. How we take depends on that. Nobody can make us happy, and even nobody can make us unhappy. We think, then only starts. So everything is in mind, nothing is outside. What is in our mind is called sansar. We have to take, everything is taken care of, what is going in our mind. Let them sansara what they would like to do, let them do. We have to take care of our mind only, nothing else. Not what I do. Yeah. So asya means of this kama adhisthana muchyate. So indriyani manobuddhi asya of this kama are called location, and dehinam, the person, gnanam means wisdom, avrudya, having covered the wisdom of this person, eshah kamaha, etehi, by this their location, senses, mind and intellect, vimohayati, it deludes the person. So what is not dharmam? Adharmam dharma eva pashyati. Dharma adharma eva pashyati. All are the roles or play of mind only. Nothing outside. Everything is in mind. Then how to handle this karma? So in 41st verse, Bhagavan says, Tasmatvam indriyani adav niyamya bharatarshava papmanam prajahi enam jnana vijnana nashana. Tasmat, again Bhagavan has put tasmat. Tasmat means therefore. These are the problems. Mind, intellect, and senses are create a problem. And so, what should one do? So, Adav in the beginning only, Niyamya, one should keep under the control. Whom? Indriyani Adav. So, Adav means etc. etc. So, Indriyani, Man, and Buddhi. So, Indriyani means senses, mind, and intellect. In the beginning only, Niyamya. We have to keep under control. Then Bhagavan says, Enam. Enam means which is under discussion. Enam kamam, which is papmanam. Papmanam we can take as a krodham also. So enam kamam in the form of sin. Prajahi. One should give up. Prajahi, prajahati yada kaman. Same jahi, jahati means to give up. Jahi means you just give up. Agnarth, imperative. In which type of this enam kamam? He says, Gnana, Vijnana, Nashanam. Who can destroy our Gnanam also? One who can destroy our Vijnanam. So what does mean of Gnanam and Vijnanam? So whatever we are studying now, right now, is called Gnanam. All information, I am the body, I am not subtle body, what we are doing is called Gnanam. But when this gnanam becomes our own, whatever telling in Shastra is not for one XYZ person, but this is me only. When we assimilated this knowledge, is called Vijnana. So even after having this gnanam, I am not body, mind, sense complex, but this mind and this intellect are so powerful, it can destroy also our information also, and whatever we have assimilated that knowledge can also destroy. That's why we have to give up this karma. And how can we give up? Having niyam means having controlled. And he has just addressed Arjuna as a Bharatarshava. Bharatakula Vanshana Rushabha Eva Rushabha. So Arjuna was in the lineage of Bharataki, like bullock. This whole cows are going, only one bullock. We can make out that this is not cow, this is a bullock only. Same way there is a whole people are going. Among people, Arjuna is going. Everybody can make out this is Arjuna. This is not ordinary person. It's called Bharatarshava. So Rushabha, Bharat Kulanam Madhye, Rushabha, Iva Rushabha. Arjuna is among the all 100 Kauravas are going. In between, if Arjuna is going, they can find out this is Arjuna only. It is called, it's like a bullock. So Bharat Kulanam Madhye, Rushabha, Iva Rushabha. This is the only address of Arjuna. Tasmat. Bhagavan says, therefore, Tasmat, Tvam means you, Ado, in the beginning, Indriyani Niyamya. So Indriyani, not only Indriya, but say if you can control Indriya, then all information won't go inside the mind. If we can take like this also, the Indriyani Niyamya, but how can we control our Indriyani? It says all this our Damaha, Shamaha, and Viveka Shakti. With three levels, we can control, we can discipline our senses or even mind. So Damaha, we have seen the discipline, given discipline to sense organs or senses, no admission without permission. In hotel, they have kept that out. No admission without permission. Same way we can tell our senses, you can go anywhere, but I won't allow you. So no admission without permission. And whatever we see, whatever we hear, we have that capacity to filter, to come inside our mind is good or is not good. So if we can, we can use our discrimination. It is called also damaha, and we can tell our mind is a not a waste paper basket, or it is not dustbin. Whatever you like, you keep on pouring. And unhealthy objects should not allow to enter. So if we can do, it's called damaha. We can take on damaha classes and classes. Here only that much damaha. So here I have given, if patient is detected of carcinoma, and they say it is only first stage, if they control that carcinoma, person can live a long life. So if disease is detected earlier, then that whatever organs are affected, we can remove. Same way, whatever we have seen object which are not healthy for our mind, we can about to say no. This is very difficult to say no to, even in seeing, to listening, everything. It is not easy. I used to tell in previous time we are fasting. No? We always keep fast. Means no annam, only fruits. Same way nowadays people should take a fast or keep fast of whom. So if Ekadashi come, the person should think only for one day I will keep fasting of, for one day I will keep fasting of laptop or whatever. If it is a pressure inside, one just WhatsApp's, that bell rings, immediately we see. That much we are used to, because we are already slave of this mobile and laptop. So if one day, if we can do, it is called Damaha. But it is very difficult to say no to our mind, to say no to our ears, need not to listen any voice of WhatsApp or email or anything. It is very difficult. But more on Monday. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Guru Pyo Namaha. Hari Om.